We recently had a contest to see who had a great name for the hedgehog in our logo. I don't know how many years this guy's been around, quite a few years. No name.
It's time.
It's time. It's time he or she had a name.
Did we maybe have a name at one point, but it was real inappropriate?
No, we had I feel like we had a good one, but we forgot what it was.
We all forgot it.
Yep.
So it was like
lost.
We did have a good
for
one.
one afternoon, we had a name
for
we
one
thought
day
was
he
awesome.
had an amazing name.
That was
Lost.
a couple of years ago.
Yeah. So one person did ask if we give a background on why this is our logo. I don't know if we want to get into that, maybe for a couple minutes.
Sure.
Do you remember?
I think we had a pretty open-ended assignment to a graphic designer who was going to make a logo for us, and
She was originally our customer,
yeah.
and she uses the Uniball Signo DX for illustration. And yeah, I liked her illustrations. I thought she does a lot of cute stuff, which I think goes really well with Japanese stationery. And I like cute little animals. So I think I told her we want a cute little animal. And I wonder if there's a way to insert into the video the ones that failed.
Yeah.
Because we had some failed animals.
Yeah. Shout out to Secret Agent Josephine. So if you need,
I'll link her website below. You can contact her for.
if you need adorable
For
graphic
needs.
design,
Yeah.
you should look her up.
Yeah. All right. So that's the background. I remember your mom thought it was a Native American, and she didn't understand why
Yeah.
we put a Native American.
Extremely short Native American. Well, if they can fit in a teacup.
I thought you said something real inappropriate. Okay.
I didn't, and it's
We might just
recorded,
have to
so
delete
we
that
know for
part
sure
out.
that I didn't.
All right. So that's the background, and let's get into the names. I came prepared.
Hold on.
So you made a contest.
I made a contest, and I said, help us name the hedgehog, and if we really like your name, like if it makes it to the finals, then we'll give you a t-shirt with our super cute logo.
And the way we're going to try to advance names is if we all three agree that it's truly excellent and should be in the finals, then it will advance. Also, each one of us will have a golden ticket that we can give to a name that we don't even want to discuss because we like it so much. And then we're going to
Wait, can you say the rules again? Because I wasn't listening.
You weren't listening.
We're
Okay,
kind of making
okay.
up the rules as we
No,
go.
they're hard and fast.
Do you want, maybe you know the rules better.
I know.
I believe we'll be able to just come to a
A
consensus.
name will advance to the final round
If we all like it.
all three unanimously like it. Also, if there is a name that strikes one of us as so good that we don't even want to discuss it, any one of us has a one-time opportunity.
That's the golden ticket.
It's the golden ticket to advance
Okay.
a name directly to the final round without an opportunity for disagreement.
I'll keep notes.
Yeah. And then we will wing it.
I have another
Okay.
question. Should we talk about the delicious beverages that we're drinking right now?
Yes, we really.
Huh? Product placement.
Thanks, Milu, for the coffee.
Yeah, thanks, Mila, for the
It's
coffee.
delicious.
I don't think they're gonna watch a video about us talking about the hedgehog. What?
I disagree.
Still good.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, hit me.
First name.
Wait, how are we doing this?
I think somebody...
I don't want to go first because I don't want to waste mine on.
Well, I didn't.
Oh no, we don't have to do golden ticket yet.
No.
Sorry, we're really caffeinated.
We've been drinking these all day.
Okay.
Too much.
They're so good.
It's too much.
Okay, wait.
For me,
So
Almost.
the thing is, Nick and I are prepared.
All right, do you want me to just go? You want me to just go?
I want you to go.
Okay, here, I have 6 that I liked.
6 that you like.
6
Okay.
that I picked from the Facebook and Instagram comments that I liked.
Okay.
Okay? In no particular order. Swatchy. I liked Swatchy. I thought it was a little bit reminiscent of Rick and Morty. I thought it was funny. Swatchy.
Golden ticket. Swatchy advances. I'm using mine.
Why would you use a golden? This is is
On the very
poor
Cannot be
strategy.
predicted. Cannot
This
be
is-
predicted.
This is really poor strategy
Too late.
because.
I already used
But
it.
what if he was gonna use it on that?
Too
What a
late.
waste.
He didn't get a chance to because I did.
I am shocked at how bad your
No?
strategy is.
Swatchy.
quite a swerve.
I advanced Swatchy to the final round.
Are you serious?
He's a loose cannon over there. Okay, as I
You
was
don't
saying,
even know. It could have been one we all had on our list.
It's too late.
You know why he's acting like this? Because he's not prepared.
Too late. You might as well erase it from your list because I advanced it to the final round
Yeah.
without you.
yeah.
Okay, well, Melody is gonna get a T-shirt then.
Good job, Melody. Okay, that was way too close. Way too close. There will be no more of that. From now on, we're just going to set the shirts aside.
Well,
But-
what if we aim a little lower than the
Well,
camera? I
you
mean,
and I can do it. Kimberly is.
no harm, no harm, no
I'm
foul.
vetoing you throwing more shirts.
Okay,
Too
then.
close.
Hell.
I guess it's his phone.
Okay.
It's my phone.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
My rules.
Okay.
Anyone else hot?
No.
I am after using that golden ticket. I'm all
I think it's all the
hyped up.
caffeine.
What did I golden ticket again? Oh yeah, Swatch.
Swatchy.
Swatchy.
Oh yeah, I better
Yeah.
rate
Yeah.
that. Because knowing you, you're gonna try to use another golden ticket.
There on me. I was going to.
I do. Do you know Melody actually had this whole like personality for Swatchy?
Yeah, of course I did.
I mean,
that.
she obviously gets to do. You didn't even
Not.
look.
Well, I
How
used my
did you
golden
know who?
ticket.
Oh,
so
you wrote who?
This is how prepared I am. I have color-coded notes.
Well, I did not.
But don't look at mine
Weren't the
because
first
I
one
don't.
to use your golden ticket.
I didn't put
Weird.
names with mine because I didn't want to be influenced by the people who
Yeah, well,
submitted names.
I love being unfair. That was a joke for those of you who don't have wonderful.
okay.
Okay.
Carry on.
Uh,
Carry on.
Second is nib or nibs. I think that was a very popular one.
Golden ticket. No, I already used
Honestly, you might end up getting kicked out of this
Yeah.
whole like panel.
mine.
You're
There's
on
no
probation.
vetoes.
You're on
Okay.
probation.
Nibs is really good.
Uh,
I like nibs better than nib, personally.
And the,
I also like nibs better than nib. Can we
it's
just say
cuter.
nibs
It's
goes
cuter.
Yeah.
goes up?
yeah, I
I think
Yeah.
that was Planner Addict 747. Why do I know
just
that?
making that up?
Why?
Yeah.
No.
This is for real. This is
No.
for real.
Let me consult
You
my
guys,
notes.
if you are on Instagram and you wonder
Oh,
if Kimberly
Planner
sees your
Addict
stuff,
727.
well, that's
you're
embarrassing.
pretty close, but
Okay, so mark that one as advancing without having been used
because
to
we
golden
all
ticket.
three like it. That's
Yeah.
why it's advancing,
Not as good
right?
as Swatchy, but still pretty good.
Okay, could you calm down just a little bit?
No.
Okay. All right. Oh, who wants to throw this
I
for
will
nibs?
set it aside carefully for
it's boring.
727.
Okay.
Okay, Fuji, Penny, Hero, and Hari were my final ones.
Okay, so can we take them one at a time? Fuji.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to vote for that one.
Yeah, I liked it. It was a little bit on the nose.
I mean,
but I thought it was okay.
Fuji-san is like a huge, sophisticated, wise elder, which
Yeah,
is
that
awesome.
is not
but I
what
don't feel like
the Hedgehog is.
that fits with Swatchy's
Yeah.
personality.
Okay, I agree.
What was the next one that you had?
Penny, which is like play on
Penny,
pen,
yeah.
you know.
Penny, I like. One thing.
There were a lot of variations of Penny.
Mhm.
There were several Pennies. There was Penelope. There was Penelope Pricklepants.
Okay.
Ah.
That. I'm surprised you're not giving a golden ticket to Penelope.
Do
Pricklepants.
you remember?
Right.
I'm not sure what everybody's like golden ticket because
Yeah.
first of all, I'm waiting to see what he uses his golden ticket on because I'm smart.
Well, no one's gonna have to wait to see what I use mine on.
Wait.
Swatchy.
Wait. What was I gonna say? Do you remember when you were going to call the people who watched our YouTube channel the Tokyo Pennies?
Yeah. I'm still in favor
And I
of
said
that.
no.
I'm
I
still in
vetoed
favor of
that.
If you guys
Okay.
want to be called the Tokyo Pennies, comment below.
Okay, so I also had Penny on my list of like.
Yeah.
One
Did
thing
you
that-
have Penny on your list?
One thing that I feel no.
My grandma had a dog named Penny. Okay. anyway.
One
no one
thing I
cares.
like about some more than others is like you can, like I feel like Penny is a traditional name for women and girls, not for boys and men, which I feel like that's fine. I give extra points for something that lets anybody imagine that, you know, Swatchy, since it's not a traditional human name, that could be
Yeah, but I don't feel
any
like
gender.
Swatchy would be a girl.
sexist.
What if it was
That's
with an
sexist.
IE?
Swatchy?
There's no difference in pronunciation, but and if we had to pronounce it like that, I would just send my golden ticket. Yeah.
Okay.
Can we just send golden tickets? No. Okay. But I overall think Penny is good.
Yeah.
Do we want to come back to that, or do we
Well,
want to have our
I would
vote?
probably do like Swatchy. Like,
Yeah, that's a little more Japanese, I guess.
yeah.
Anime.
Also, got some caffeine behind it.
So are we gonna see if anybody
Here's the
doesn't
problem.
vote for Penny?
Well, no, yeah. Here's the problem: is that you don't. Nick and I have a list,
I
so
think
like
that's
I
your
can
problem.
honestly say this is on my list, but
Yeah.
you're just deciding on the spot
Yeah.
if like you like it.
Yeah,
I guess that's okay.
spontaneous.
Okay, so do
Very
we all
good.
like Penny?
We do. Make it so. Oh.
I just had an idea. If I golden ticket the one I like, and then I vote against everything else,
Everything else, yeah.
You
Then-
can't
then,
vote again.
Then we'll kick you out and
Okay.
shoot the big guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Why would you
Okay.
just be a?
Well, let me say this then. Can we pick which variation of Penny? Is it just going to be straight Penny, Penn?
I think if we want
Why?
to vary, if we think one of the variations is better, we should pick it because it's a T-shirt contest.
Right. So do you have a variation on that you wanted us to be voting on?
Well, I like Penelope Prickle Pants because it's hilarious and it makes me laugh.
And then you would still be
Too
able
long.
to call the logo Penny though, for sure.
Yeah, but I hate nicknames. Like,
Well,
just
then
tell
Penelope
tell me
Prickle
what your
Pants
name
is
is.
too long.
Yeah. And if you had to actually
Yeah.
say Penelope Prickle Pants every time,
Yeah.
That would be
I
amazing.
already
if we-
resent that
Arduous.
name. For
is there
being too
any
long.
other variation of Penny?
So if I like Penelope Prickle Pants, I would need to use my golden ticket, but I would never do that because if you guys hate it so much, it would be vetoed.
But that's why exactly you'd be confounding our expectations.
I liked Penelope Prickle Pants, so if that was yours, good job.
Okay,
These
so
guys.
Penny, Penny is the one we're deciding on right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fine. I'll say yes. No, Penny should make it to the final round. It's such a good
Yeah.
name.
Okay,
And
so
I'm gonna
Penny
carefully set aside
Penny is advancing because we all liked it.
another shirt.
I feel like a bunch of people chose Penny, so we'll
Right.
just pick somebody.
We will pick one at random of the people who submitted Penny.
Or maybe the
I
first
know
person.
I know who the first person is who said it on Facebook and on Insta, and so maybe two people can.
Maybe they get it.
Yeah.
Maybe they're the one that gets it at random.
Yeah.
Oh,
first person.
okay.
Okay. So
Harsh.
since you already read the rest of your list, Hero, right?
Yeah.
Hiro.
Hiro.
I do like that.
And that was my initial personal thought of a name, and also I think that
Oh,
is the
you
one.
like that as the Japanese hero.
Right.
But also a reference to Snow Crash.
Also reference to Snow Crash, and also that is what Milu suggested.
Right. So they get at least like a vote and a half.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in for Hiro, Hiro. Is what is it on your list, Kimberly?
No.
Yeah.
So do you want to use your golden ticket? Okay.
He's
it's
using
getting-
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's getting golden ticket. Would you like to?
Yeah. This is for Milu.
Okay. Was it?
Oh, let me write.
actually-
Wait. So golden ticket.
Yeah.
Hiro.
And then I think we could pick like a cool last name if we wanted.
Yeah.
That I'm less particular about after the fact.
Okay.
Was it-
I already know what I'm gonna have to use for my golden ticket.
Was it
I think.
actually really on your list, and you just were saying that so you didn't have to use a golden ticket? Trick Nick into using his golden ticket?
Well, I did get the feeling that Nick would.
Let me see. Is it on there or not?
No, I did get the feeling that
There it
Nick
is.
would. No, it's not. You're lying.
still though.
Though these aren't the highlighted ones are my list.
Okay.
Highlighted.
I
Highlighted.
believe
ones.
highlighted.
Okay.
Nick just had one more, right? And then we can.
You didn't let me answer your question.
Oh, fine.
I did feel that Nick liked it so much that it would get into the final.
Right. So it still was.
But I was
strategy.
also trying to be honest, and it for me, that name, I realized it was actually suggested from the Greek hedgehog. So it's like calling him hog.
Hoggy.
Which is awesome.
But for me, that name is, it's kind of like what you guys felt about Fuji. It's like too obviously like a,
Yeah.
not that it's a bad name. For me, it was a little too, if I'm thinking about it as a Japanese name, it's like so common.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. True.
But okay, so far we've got 4 in the final.
Swatchy.
But was that all of your list?
Nibs.
No, Hottie.
Penny
Hottie.
and Hero.
What's the last?
Hottie from Hottie Nezumi. Hottie Nezumi.
Tell me.
Hottie Nezumi.
What's that?
That means hedgehog in Japanese. So Nezumi is basically like saying rodent. So it's like a stick-holy rodent.
I think I'm gonna not vote for that because I feel like
Needle rodent.
if that was the name, Kimberly would be correcting my pronunciation of it all the time. And I'm not into that.
I liked, this is just a tangent, it's not, but I don't know if someone suggested this, but several people said the Hottie Nezumi, and I liked the idea of Zumi.
Zumi.
At the end, I thought that was cute, Zumi. And to me, that sounds like genderless.
Right.
Sure.
And isn't that kind of like a reasonable like Japanese style shortening of someone's name?
Yeah.
I like that.
Zumi?
I would agree to Zumi, knowing that it's a reference to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like that.
So
quite a bit.
let's put
So
it.
maybe Zumi should be
Zumi is
advancing.
something. Zumi's advancing.
Agreed.
Okay.
But did anybody suggest that? Does anybody want a shirt for that, or is that your?
I don't think, and I will double check, I don't think anyone suggested Zumi. I think that people suggested Hottie Nezumi and Hottie.
Yeah, missed opportunity. People could have gotten it.
But I will double check, because
Okay.
hey, we'll annotate the video if I find someone who said Zumi.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, so let me tell you what was on my final list.
Okay.
Nibs was.
Yeah. Already advanced.
I have an issue with Nibs that you guys can probably guess somewhat, but I don't know if I want to get into it yet.
Yeah. Okay.
But so that's already advanced.
Yeah.
Kind of an honorable mention for me. I didn't want to name the hedgehog this, but I loved the reason behind it was Hermione,
Okay.
because she likes the smell of parchment or stationery, and I thought, what a great reason. And it begins with H, and yeah. Plus, I love Hermione.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
Hermione's great.
What if we?
I don't
called
think it suits our
Hero
hedgehog
Mighty?
though. Hermione.
Hermione. Fusion.
5 syllables.
Fusion.
Hermione.
I would just shorten it to Hero.
A little bit of
I
an
see
enzyme
what
around
he's
the process.
doing.
Okay. Good
Okay.
strategy.
All right, that was a really loud laugh. You might have
I can edit
to
it.
do something. Okay, so Penny, which has already advanced. So 2 of mine have already advanced. Okay, I liked Pinocchio.
4 syllables. Pinocchio.
Pinocchio.
Oh.
Pinocchio. It's 3 syllables.
Okay.
It's not Pinocchio. Pinocchio.
So this
Pinocchio.
is also
It's
running up
like
into the pronunciation correction problem.
it's like
Well,
it's
right.
like pen and Tokyo
If it's
together.
Yeah.
Japanese pronunciation,
Pinocchio.
it would be
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio, right?
Yeah. Interesting.
That's interesting. I feel like there are some image expectations of
Right.
something named Pinocchio.
Ah,
Like maybe.
Like the
Yeah.
nose is not big enough.
What if the nose was like a zebra slide mini and it could stand?
Yeah. Or if it was clear that the hedgehog was made of wood or
Yeah.
something.
But I like where that person was going with that.
A lot of people suggested Henry, which absolutely like has to be a veto for me because the hedgehog was around before Henry,
Yeah.
our child.
Mm-hmm.
So people would like be asking us forever if we named our child after the character. So it's not that it's a bad name for a hedgehog,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah.
you
Good honorable
can't. It
mention.
just automatically had to be vetoed. I feel like I'm sorry about that. So basically, I still have a golden ticket, which I maybe just want to
You might not
use
even
to
get it
give. Well, I maybe, even though I know you guys aren't going to vote for Pinocchio, I like it and maybe want to give that person a T-shirt.
Fair enough.
So that's maybe what I should use my golden ticket for. So these are all of these 5 are going to be in the end.
Yeah.
Do you
right?
have any additional ones that you want to vote on, though?
That maybe weren't on the
Oh.
list, but that you just want.
No, I don't really have any others. I mean, there were lots of cute, good ones, but they're not. I didn't highlight them.
Yeah. I feel like this is a good list.
Mochi was a cute name.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So we got
Okay.
our 5 finalists.
yeah, we got our. Although I'm going to use my golden ticket to give Pinocchio
A T-shirt.
a T-shirt.
Okay.
And actually, there maybe were 2 people. That I can't remember.
Okay. You squeak
Whoever
by.
said it first.
You squeak by first person to say Pinocchio.
Okay. So I'll do Pinocchio.
So the final round has 6
Yeah.
contestants.
Yeah.
Swatchy,
So now we just
probably the
gotta
Okay,
best
so
one.
I don't need this
figure
anymore.
it out now.
Hero, Zumi, and
You're going too
Pinocchio.
fast. I need.
Should we just take a moment?
Wait. So, and we each have a veto, right?
We're
We've
of
arrived at the
a
consensus
couple minds
portion.
about whether everyone has a veto.
So, I don't. Okay. Can I talk about nibs?
Yeah.
Obviously.
So when I say nibs, what do you think of?
Fountain pens.
Right. And we're not really a fountain pen company. I like fountain pens. I feel like people get too serious about them, and that's not what I want for this guy.
Plus, if we named the logo Nibs, you'd get like the hardcore fountain pen people would be like, well, actually, his name is such and such because in the dialect. Anyway, I agree. Nibs is it's kind of like a little bit of a misrepresentation. If it's a symbol of the entire thing.
I agree.
Really cute, good name.
Yeah.
But I think for me, I don't want to end up with that name.
I agree. Let's remove it
So,
from
okay.
consideration.
Okay. Still get a T-shirt though.
Yeah, that's not something to do.
Okay. So what do we think about the others?
This is where it gets difficult. Well, I feel like Pinocchio, while it did make the final round due to the golden ticket, did receive a T-shirt. I propose to remove it from consideration.
I agree.
So now we got 4.
Right.
Swatchy,
Right.
kind of obvious, is the winner. Hero, Penny, and Zumi.
Would we say hero or hero?
I like that if it were Hero because that's where you get the kind of double meaning. Like that's what's part of what's so fun about it is like it's such a sort of triumphant name that it's too audacious to actually name someone Hero because it's so.
So you like wouldn't be spelling it like Hero, but that's how you think of it.
Right. That you could think of it that way. Where if it's
But
Hero,
he'd clearly be a boy then, right?
Unless it was
Sexist.
Hero Miami.
well, women can be heroes too, so I'm not sure where that's coming from. Sexist.
But I don't. Okay.
She admits it.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
What if it was Hero Miami with an I? Hiro. Miami.
But then it would definitely be a girl, right?
Still didn't write it with an I.
Hiro.
What is? Oh,
Fusiony.
like this. You don't mean
Yeah.
What would the N be like? An E?
Just an E. Yeah. Like traditionally.
So the thing is, like, it would have this long ass name that we wouldn't use anyway. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
But it would still have it.
I almost don't feel like we can do that
It's like
because
so controversial.
it didn't make it to the. Well, I guess we could do whatever we want.
Yeah.
We can do whatever we want.
Do you have a strong feeling about any of these?
I have a strong feeling about where we will eventually end up with the winner. I think I've made that pretty clear.
What?
I think I've made that pretty clear
You-
from the first second of this video.
Frank still.
Did you
bothered
even
for
read
Swatchy.
all of the comments?
Oh, he didn't read any of the comments.
Where I'm from, you don't have to read a bunch of to know what the best name is. And then, yes, I will bleep that out. I already have. So, to answer your question, yes, I have some strong feelings.
Okay, what are your strong feelings?
That the logo's name is Swatchy.
Oh, because
Yeah.
that was your golden ticket.
Right. Yeah.
Or it was that my golden ticket because I knew immediately without knowing that that is the correct name. Intuition.
I thought this would be easier
It is.
to come to. It's not.
Well, we haven't actually begun to seriously discuss the remaining
Okay.
names very much. Frank's just
Okay.
talking.
We'll see.
Okay. I think I could live with any of the 4 that are remaining.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
Like they're all good names.
They're all good names. There were many more good names than these, but these are also all good enough to be the permanent name of Swatchy.
Right.
I don't think
we
I'm gonna lean towards Swatchy.
We can both agree that Swatchy is not.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you taking this out on Swatchy when it's really directed at me?
No, we just don't like it as much as the others.
See, one thing I liked about it was, you know what you were saying about nibs, I feel like Swatchy kind of pulls everything in, because Swatchy is about pens, Swatchy is about notebooks, you can swatch tape.
I'm a little sensitive about Swatchy because I have just like years of YouTube videos where people are like, what is it called? Like, upset with me for not swatching enough, not zooming the camera closest to my swatches enough.
Yeah,
So
because they love
Swatchy,
Swatch
like
triggers.
just swatch trigger. It's like PTSD.
You might be the only person who has
But
swatch
this could be
triggers.
the opportunity to reframe, right? To associate real positive things with swatching.
One of us really didn't like Penny. Was that you?
No.
Oh, okay. Maybe we all. Oh no, we all liked Penny in advance.
Yeah, we all like Penny. What if we can't decide on air
Right.
what we're gonna choose?
What's crazy is no, never mind. I got confused. I was gonna say that's like Hottie Mizumi.
That's kind of funny. Okay, so you guys are standing by.
Yeah, did Swatchy
Deleted
just make it
Swatchy.
back in? Did we tuck
I feel
ourselves
like
I
back
don't
into
know.
Swatchy?
Oh,
I mean,
okay,
you made your
maybe
point
I
of hurting my
premature-
feelings, but let's bring
Do
it
you
back.
always have to talk over me though? Because I don't like it.
I'll try not to.
Okay. Okay, it's back in.
Okay.
It's back in.
But let me ask you this. Of these 4, which is the least strong in everyone's mind?
This is totally honest. To me, I do think that both Hero and Penny sound like one gender over others, and Zumi and Swatchy sound like gender-free. And I lean a little more toward gender-free. But I
So
would be happy
you-
with any of these 4.
You kind of like the idea of still leaving it like genderless.
And yeah, or like, yeah, it's open to the interpretation of the person using the name.
Is it possible that Zumi was the name before?
I mean, we have no
Maybe.
proof of what the name before was, so we can't rule it.
I
Right.
like it.
Yeah, it's good.
I would be happy with Zumi if that's what the name is.
I would need to commit to memory what the spelling of like the full name that it's based on to be able to answer that question. Why is the hedgehog zoomy? That I need to know the full like Japanese.
Well, I think you would really just need to know Nezumi,
Right.
which means rodent in Japanese. Nezumi. And all you're doing is dropping the ne.
Yeah, that would be fine.
Seems like it shouldn't be too much of a commitment for you to learn one word.
It's good. I could do that. That would be a good one.
Mm-hmm.
But any of them would be good.
What are your thoughts?
My thoughts. I guess I feel like it's such a commitment. It's a little scary.
That
So,
literally
yeah.
is the point of this video.
Yeah. Yes. Agreed with that.
Just to talk out the zoomy part,
Mm-hmm.
I either like it or I don't like it. That might not even be one someone presented.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
It's
Like,
kind of like outside the
like-
contest a little bit, which has pros and
right.
cons.
Like if we were gonna figure out the name ourselves, should I even have asked people's
Right. It's
help?
a little bit like
well,
due to your entries, we made up a different one.
yeah, but we arrived at it because of people's entries.
Yeah. True.
It's a derivative of people's entries.
Right. Nobody would get to take full credit for suggesting it, but some people would
The community.
legitimately take partial credit.
The community could take credit for the process.
Okay, interesting point about Zoomy.
And I don't know if I don't have a judgment
I'm
on
also
that.
thinking about, so Zoomy evokes speed too, right?
Right.
Which I feel like you can kind of be like fast writing, ink, possibly. But I'm thinking, how else does the kind of fast association of Zoomy fit?
Right. Currently, there's not a lot of.
He doesn't look like he would be
No,
fast.
does not
Yeah.
look like he would be
He looked-
Zoomy.
It's a
And
little sleepy.
when I think about, you know what? Let me go grab the designs that, you know what I mean? Like
The new
for
ones.
because we have some other designs of him.
Yeah.
Okay. You gonna reveal them?
No, it's so we can look and say,
Oh,
what does
okay.
this thing look like?
I almost feel like you just arbitrarily picked one and wrote it.
I really do like. I like Swatchy because it sounds like a good animal name.
over here again?
The new designs
Oh, yeah, okay.
of stickers. I like Swatchy because it sounds like a cute animal name. I like Swatchy because it includes so many types of products. I like Swatchy because when people are like first getting their order and maybe they get a little Swatchy sticker, that might be the time when they want to do some swatching of their new stuff.
Okay, check it out.
Mm-hmm.
What do we think? So this isn't the final draft. Sorry, but you get an idea.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So does this look like a Zoomy or a Swatchy or a Hito?
I like that kind of action. It's like Swatchy's like got some action
Or a
to it. you know?
penny.
What does Swatchy do? Swatches.
You're still on the Swatchy then?
Really
I still would be happy with any of them, but I think Swatchy's got some stuff going for it that the other ones don't. I like that it's kind of pen centric, but includes lots of things. People could totally swatch mechanical pencils or markers or even tape. Probably can't swatch a sticker.
What does that have to do with anything? What is that kind of argument called?
Incredibly strong and convincing? I
No,
don't know.
like wait. like why
I'm
is
just
that
thinking-
a
I'm just
criteria for
thinking
this
a
thing's name?
A name becomes even better if its meaning kind of jives with the thing that it's symbolizing. And that's why I feel like Zoomy, while I like the way it sounds and I think it'd be an appropriate name for like an animal, it doesn't, like its other meanings don't really apply in the context of the thing it's symbolizing.
You know what I wish we could name him? Zebra.
You totally could.
You totally could, but anything like that is so like we're giving up our, what's that called? Our you know, when you're like you don't want to take a side.
Sure.
Neutrality kind of in the war between the great penthouses.
Right. Yeah, but in basically every YouTube video ever, I say that Zebra is my favorite.
Yeah. Although it can change, right? So like, what if we name the logo Zebra, and then 5 or 10 years from now, one of the other companies is clearly the best?
We just change his name. Okay.
Video.
Okay, so
Now they all can see.
Yeah. Now they can
that's
see.
okay.
So I believe that we're
This
to
is
the
just a draft.
Yeah.
we're to the part where Kimberly needs to decide what. the
I
name
can't
is.
do that.
I agree.
That's the point of. That's what has to happen.
Because there's no bad answers at this point. There's one pretty clear
but twice crossed out
Right.
name.
kind of rising to the top in various ways.
I almost want to open back up Nibs.
Should I set like a 30-second timer for you, and then at the end of it?
Why is all the pressure on me? Do you think this camera's still even rolling at this point?
I hope so.
So this video will need to be edited severely.
I don't.
We're gonna do
I
the
seriously
whole-
don't understand.
with beeping out the curse
Can you
word.
just forget about the camera for a second and just like, can we have a serious
Yeah.
conversation?
Okay. How long do we have to wait before we pick Swatchy?
You're very caffeinated and it's irritating.
You insisted
just
that I
calm
get
down.
caffeinated.
It was your idea.
I was
This is
resistant
all
to it.
your idea.
Okay.
The name could have been Penelope Pickle Pants right now, but you made me get caffeinated.
What do you mean?
I got too opinionated. Didn't allow it.
Oh, an uncaffeinated Frank might have gone for
Yeah.
Penelope Prickle Pants.
Yeah. Definitely.
My only issue with this one is the debate about how we would pronounce it.
Yeah. If we're gonna get in arguments over pronunciation, that's not fun. For me.
I'm fine with that being out.
Okay. Are you going on Insta right now?
No,
You got Okay. Well, we're gonna
I'm-
leave that too, because
I'm
that's
look-
as bad as a bad word.
we're not worrying about the camera right now. I'm looking up what Hito, the name in Japanese, means.
Like protagonist.
It might be one of the only ones where we could also write it. in
Prosperous and
Japanese.
abundant. That's a good.
Good gasp, also.
But I
What-
mean, it's
what's
good.
its
It's good for
horoscope?
us secretly to know that.
Yeah.
Secretly to know.
Yeah.
listen to
None
this
of them
part.
will know.
But you know what I mean, like for us.
Yeah.
And it's a business, right? So prosperous.
It's business.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of like that.
Yeah. We may have some time passing here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we'll just cut it out. It's no big deal. So we also could give him like a character if we wanted to.
Right. It'd be easier to give him a character if it's your own. Right. There's probably no Japanese character for Swatchy.
You do katakana watch.
Yeah.
Is there a way for us to give him like his first name, the name we call him, and then use another, like, you know, could we still use Swatchy since you like it so much?
I think the point is to pick a name, so I would say let's pick a
That
name.
is so you.
Yeah.
That is so
Yeah.
you.
Oh, like we have a goal, let's try to achieve it. Yeah, that's so me. I agree with that.
Inflexible. You're inflexible. Like you don't like just like
Pick a
thinking
name,
of
but
Well,
also
I'm
let
flexible
everyone
because I'm
get
like
what they
any
want.
of these four would be excellent. So I'm flexible in that way.
What if his middle name was Swatchosaurus?
Swatchosaurus Rex. Yeah, I think that's another.
Why did you
little
think that was
terms of
something
swatching.
useful to ask?
Swatchosaurus.
Because
Swatchosaurus. Hito, Swatchosaurus.
Hito.
Myth.
Swatchosaurus
You want a
is-
name that you can riff
Penny.
on too. Having a name that you can riff on is another.
So how do you riff on these? I don't even understand what that
Swatchosaurus
means.
Rex, for example. That's just comes out of nowhere.
Hito rhymes with Beto, which is the name of a ballpoint pen in French. Do you feel like we're ruling out Penny?
We haven't
Nobody's
talked
been
about
talking
Penny
about it.
very much.
I think let's take that as an indication. Sorry, Penny people. It was a good idea. It's a good suggestion. So we got Zumi, Swatchy, and Hero. And we also haven't talked about Zumi.
Honestly, any of these three.
Yeah.
Although I do feel like there's no, with Swatchy and Zumi, there's no debate about how to pronounce it.
Right. Right.
Well,
I mean, maybe there isn't really.
I think Nick and I would just say Hero, but that might be grating to you because to you the name is.
No,
Hero.
that wouldn't be grating to me at all. It's that I feel like I have to say Hito, which is like not easy to say.
No, my mouth doesn't like to do
So
that.
it stresses me out.
okay.
Or not
you
stresses
you have
me
a lot
out,
of
but
pressure,
Right.
have
Yeah,
to
I feel like
pronounce it
I'm not
all the time.
allowed to say
Right.
hero.
Right. No one
have to
is
say Hito.
ever gonna hear Frank or I pronounce the
Right.
Hedgehog's
We're
name
not
ever
gonna do
again.
that.
Oh god, and then
Well,
I'm gonna have to do a
but-
video where I say
If we're doing customer service phone calls and it comes up, maybe.
Unlikely.
But yeah, unlikely, much less likely. So if you feel anxiety about pronouncing that, and one of the main things we might do with this name is use it in videos, then I think we can give it an honorable mention and bow it out.
okay. Everyone's okay with that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
It was a very, very good one.
Okay.
Very
So
good.
Swatchy and Zumi. I like Zumi, but of course I do because
Yeah. Yeah, because it's good. We made it to the final two because it's super good.
we did all three put it on here too.
Yeah.
Right.
But so how do you feel about Zumi?
I like it.
How do you feel about Zumi?
It's my second favorite name.
I think we have a winner. What?
Well, I thought Swatchy was better. Zumi, the first thing people would think, if they're being introduced to this, the first thing they would think is it's something having to do with speed and quickness. If they don't speak Japanese, they would think it has to do with speed and quickness.
Okay,
which I
so
feel
then
like is
so then
totally
let's just let
unrelated.
me think about how did you make it so that your golden ticket that neither of us
See, this is
cared
what
about
this
is
what
going to
you're
be
not
the
getting.
winner?
It's not that I somehow engineered a bad name to be the winner. It's that I knew immediately that it was the best name. So why would I not golden ticket it?
Swatchy is not that fun to say.
Swatchy. It's got the IE at the end, which is kind of like the
IE at the end.
Well, I mean, it's got that sound. Like if it was just swatch, I feel like that's less fun. Swatchy is more fun.
Do we need to? Do
Can't
I
you imagine-
need to perform all the
Can't you
ways
imagine
to
getting
I pronounce
irritated and be like,
Swatchy?
Swatchy?
Swatchy.
Come on, Swatchy.
Swatchy.
See?
Swatchy. You hate it.
You don't like Swatchy.
I don't like the shape of the word.
It does
He
have
doesn't
a
like the
lot
shape
of
of the
different
word. I like
sounds
that comment.
in a short name.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Swatchy.
But I would get over it.
Yeah. I like the
5
sound
minutes.
of Zumi better. But I'd be
Right.
like,
But as
what
soon
if,
as you said it sounds like speed, then
Right.
I feel like, yeah, you're right.
what if the
It's-
name was Spoony and they're like, oh, cool, do you guys have some good spoons? And we'd be like, no spoons.
What if we pick Hiro, but we just make a stand and we're like, no, we're pronouncing it like hero. We're spelling it like what? Right? What if we just pronounce it like HERO?
So then, can you
Hero.
do that? Can you? Would you? be
Okay. What
with
does this sound like? Okay. this is our hedgehog hero. I mean, I might get confused, but what? So I would just like re-record when I said that. Or
But also, maybe
What-
you
I can
just
pronounce it whatever.
how-
yeah, why do people like
it's
people
like-
make comments about my English pronunciation
Yeah,
on
but
YouTube?
I
think they,
really
you know-
don't want to introduce something that you know you're going to have anxiety about.
I rarely talk about him.
Before now
Well,
that everybody knows.
this is
Swatchy
like a
has
half
name.
hour.
But this is like if you have like a Latin name, you can roll an R or not roll an R,
Right.
or you know.
Right.
Right. I mean, I can't.
I
Either.
can't.
Right, but I feel like they're
Like
equally.
on my R's.
Unless you work for NPR, you can pronounce it
Right.
either way you
Right.
want.
Right. Agreed.
Okay. And not to complicate the issue, but probably Milu's suggestion would be more like
I couldn't possibly do it with a Greek accent.
Okay. I'm definitely not going to do that.
I like that both Hiro and Zumi are derivatives of a word for hedgehog.
Yeah. And it's good that they're short.
But I agree that when I imagine our mascot, one of the qualities they have is not being very active and like
Right.
racing around.
Okay, can we remove Zumi
Yeah,
because
let's do it.
it's got the wrong imagery.
Okay.
And it doesn't really describe.
Okay, so
the
do
animal.
we mind that? I'm pretty sure that means like hog in Greek.
I actually like that more.
Because it'd be slow and piggy.
I just think pigs are cute,
yeah,
and
sure.
we are in Iowa,
And I like that like Hiro is a Japanese. It's a common Japanese name, so that like has a connection to
yeah.
the products and everything.
Yeah, it's one of the ways of saying pig, swine, hog, boar.
Right.
So I think it's like literally like
It's
hedgehog.
it's a triple meaning, right? It's kind of like a common Japanese name means hog in Greek, and it's got this like HERO meaning of being kind of a champion.
And has a great meaning in Japanese.
Yeah.
Right. Prosperity in Japanese.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
You got your way.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's Nick's golden ticket one.
Very nice.
Okay, I think he has a name.
Without ramming it down everyone's throat.
I mean, I'm accepting it as the best option. With
I would like
wish it was Swatchy,
to
but-
offer an idea.
Is this a way to not pick a name?
No.
What is it?
It's maybe someday in the future, Hiro can have a friend that's name is Swatchy, like a girlfriend.
Sure.
I think that we should just say Hiro is a boy.
Okay.
That's my opinion. I mean, I feel stronger about that than I do the name.
Sure.
He's always been a boy to me.
Okay.
I'm gonna get so many comments about this.
For me, among
You get
others.
it. It's your logo.
Yeah,
You
we
get to
can say
decide.
he's a boy.
You get to choose.
Okay.
You created him.
Okay.
Well, Secret Agent Josephine.
Well, fair enough. But
We picked him. We adopted
yeah,
him.
I don't know. I feel
Okay.
like-
So hopefully we can figure out who all we're giving these T-shirts to from
Yes.
the
figure it
notes or
out.
the video.
To
We have the
everyone
video.
who participated, thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Yeah.
To the winners, thank you especially.
Yeah.
This was
Hopefully.
fun.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
This video was fun too.
Bye.